already evolving. Alright. We are back in episode 2 of the randomized, hardcore, infinite fusion Nuzlocke. We just beat Brock. Now we're going to get ourselves to the second gym. We lost a couple Pokemon. I may not be very good at Nuzlockes, but you know, I'll lock in over time, hopefully. But yeah, we absolutely flew through the first gym. Got our first gym badge. The vibes are good. We're able to now use rare candies and spawn ourselves in maybe some potions if we maybe want to. We're kind of playing on hardcore. We have no heals right now. So maybe we'll just send it right through and we'll not even spawn in potions and we'll just play absolutely hardcore. You know, maybe I want to be a little bit crazy. But yeah, we're vibing. Let me know if you guys enjoyed episode 1. Let's get cracking right into it. So yeah, we're going to spawn ourselves in some moolah. I think we go to player options, set money. We're going to set ourselves to 100k. We are going to give ourselves rare candies. And that's about it. I don't even think we're not gonna set ourselves any heals because we're going crazy. We're playing on hardcore right now. So yeah. Let's get everybody leveled up to the leveled cap. I gotta go into my menu to do that, not here. And again, we're gonna have to... Ooh, you can get Sandstorm. We are going to have to remind ourselves what abilities people have. So that way we can give them those abilities when they level up. Because when they level up, they will eventually... flying Pokemon... Yeah, probably just Smackdown is better. Level 21, level 22, Bulldoze. We'll get Bulldoze. Bulldoze is guaranteed. So. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine anyways. It was Tackle for Rock Throw. Odor Sleuth. Level 22 is our max. Let's get everybody. Quick Attack, don't need. Foresight, don't need. Fury Cutter could be decent. It's a bug type. Shadow Sneak is good. I like having some priority. Either having priority or having a non-missing move. There's level 22. He wants to learn acrobatics. Which would be stab, but we have an item in our possession. So that is not really... Maybe we... Oh, look at that. We already have Mega Drain. We're gonna get Giga Drain. Whirlwind, don't want that. That move gives me freaking... Oh! Okay, he has Parental Bond. He's already evolving. So it is now a Pidgeotto. Right? Pidgeotto into Sceptile. Pidgetile. Dual Chop. You know, maybe... It'll take him some time to become cool looking, you know? Hold our horses. He's not cool right now, but he will get cool. He's got to take some time to get out of the weird, like, baby stage of being a weird looking. And he has imposter. He's going to evolve into a Gyaradosa, a Torterrados. That's pretty cool. Gyaraterra, that's pretty sick. I very much like that guy. That guy's cool. Sunny, are you happy with that? And he's learning Earthquake this early? Holy kabloni. I don't want him to learn Imposter. Or have Imposter, you know? Can I get rid of Imposter, guys? I won't. Don't worry, I won't. Lear? No. I mean, technically, we could move... We could move, the Assault Vest onto him, because he's... Yeah, so... See, this is what I mean. If we... I mean, what is Magikarp's ability? Magikarp... ability. Swift Swim. So... That is the issue. And that is the realistic aspect of this, is Pokemon do get different abilities as they level up. So, especially in the fusions, they would. Their abilities would change, and in most of my Nuzlocks, my randomized Nuzlocks, their abilities change over time. So I think what I'm going to do, and it is a nerf to Ken, I am actively nerfing myself because I have Parental Bond. I'm going to re-randomize their abilities every single time they level up. I think that is fair. Maybe I'm doing it because I'm coping about Imposter on Sunny because he's cool. Deal with it. But I'm also nerfing myself. So I think that's just a fair way to do it and a smarter way to do it. And that way I don't have to remember all of the abilities. So we are going to randomize... Because Magikarp went from having Swift Swim to having Intimidate. So his ability would outright change regardless. And I would have multiple to pick from if it was a random... Like, if they all randomize, you know what I mean? So, I think this is the most, like... I don't know, fair way of doing it. I know in episode 1 I was talking about not doing it this way, but I think it's fair. We're going to go right here. Berserk. I have no clue what Berserk does. Half of these abilities, I don't know what the heck they do. So, let's focus on this. We're going to just keep doing it this way. I'm hitting my up and down, or my down and right button, which is... to make it so I don't get locked up in, like, the top spot, so it's completely randomized, so I don't know where I'm at. Merciless, even though I wouldn't be able to know where I was at because I'm not smart enough for that. Merciless is poison. Attacks or critical hits when poison. Not as good as Parental Bond, but, you know. Berserk up special attack if a hit makes its HP half or less. So if I get hit for half... Alright, we're also going to take his Assault Vest off, and we're going to put it on Sunny for now. Because Acrobatics on Salem is just better. And it's better to have no item on Salem, but Salem also is a physical attacker, and he's already tanky outright. We have 2 physical tanks, and specially defensively tanky. So this is really nice. Also, I should talk to this guy. because I don't know if this guy gives me anything, actually. I did this in my stream playthrough, and I didn't actually, like, get anything from it. I'm Professor Oak's assistant. I was doing some field work around here, and I came across something incredible. You really gotta see this. Pokemon with hidden abilities. I saw one of them in this very patch of grass. You'll be able to tell. Alright, this is stuff that we don't really need to worry about. So, don't need to worry about that. That's not anything that we're too worried about. I know the berries do respawn as well. Also, I'm going to save real quick. Just to keep my save up so I'm not griefing myself. A group of thugs. Oh, I didn't realize I can actually go into there. Also, I should have bought more balls. Because I can buy quick balls now. And in defense of, like, spawning in money, I could theoretically just sit here and wait for those berries to respawn in the forest or wherever I was to sell items. Because I got diamonds. So I could just sit there and AFK farm diamonds and get myself a bunch of items. So there is some sense made of that, you know what I mean? So we can get escape ropes, damp rock, choice specs in here, Pokeball. Let's get more Pokeballs. And then we will get more quick balls. Let's get like 50 quick balls. I don't really need that many because we're not going to repeat throw them. I kind of want to get a couple spark balls. I don't really know what these do. If anybody knows what those do, please comment them below. Because I have no clue. It says something about, like, them getting, like, you... Okay, moonballs. That is one of the things that I did notice about this game, is that the items don't really randomize that much. They kind of stay with the same item over time, and so like they randomize the same item. All right, what is our encounter in this place going to be? A Sunflora Noivern Sunbat. Not really, again, not the best Pokemon, but not the worst Pokemon. I mean, it could be worse, I guess. It could be paired with something worse. You know, it's a dragon type, so we're not mad at that. I think we're gonna name this guy. What do we want to name him? Let's name him Taylor. I think Taylor would think that that Pokemon is cute and is serviceable enough to warrant a naming after. And again, now we can rare candy level our mons. See, like, there's diamonds around here, so we theoretically could just give ourselves, or just get those diamonds and just be OP. So I think, didn't we get... Oh, we also have U-turn. Can anybody learn U-turn? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So I think we're going to go with U-turn there. I think that would be pretty good. We get Rock Smash after this. So we have to go through this cave. Oh, also we should have spawned in repels and stuff. That's another thing. I use a lot of repel. Vile Goat. Hyper Dire Hit. I have no clue what that is. Yeah, we are going to spawn ourselves in real quick some max repels. Does not hurt to have a bunch of max repels. I do not like running into Pokemon on repeat, and I don't think you guys really would like that either. So I think it's it's doing a positive service to everyone around me by spawning in max repels, you know, because then we're not stuck here looking at the freaking battle screen of a level 9 Pidgey running into me. No. Alright. Let's tell Brock that we found Team Rocket. We get Rock Smash. And the good thing is in the way that the debug works is we don't have to teach ourselves it. But I'm going to anyways because I want stab on romance, which we can get stab on romance. Let's use it for charm. Alright, now we have stab on romance, which is really nice. Let's also level up. Let's level up Taylor. Mega Drain, that's good. Grass Whistle is great. Grass Whistle is wonderful. That gives us the ability to... Ooh, Growth is pretty good too. I don't really like Ingrain because it forces you to stay inside the battle. Bite. I'm gonna have to check it for a... Like, Leech Seed is great. I might just teach us Leech Seed. If we can get a Dragon move, maybe, for stab, but like... Oh. Whoops. Oh. I didn't mean to do that. That's what I get for freaking speeding up, you know? Oh, we get Giga Drain anyways, so yeah, we'll go Giga Drain. Alright. You know, he has pretty good early moves. Low-key. We also gotta randomize his ability. Yeah, and he's a better special attacker, so Razor Leaf really didn't matter that much. So he can be our Catchmon, definitely. So we will change its ability. Let's do the same thing. Let's make sure we're randomizing well. Let's go right there. Water Compaction. What does that do? Sharply ups defense when hit by a water type move. I mean, sure. Not great, but not terrible. So, let's save up and let's continue on. Boom, 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 boom. I very much enjoy that's one thing. Pokemon has made such an impact sonically. Ooh, Roost is really good. That is really good for our team. We probably can teach that outright. Roost. Yeah, we want that. Honestly, I feel like probably get rid of Knockoff, just because it's not stab. It's good to have, but I don't think people use items in this game. And then maybe we can... Let's go Twister. But, like, the sound in these games is just... I don't know, there's just nothing better, really, like, in terms of the vibe it puts off. They just nail it every time, you know what I mean? Also, we can get a static from the rocks. Like that! Okay. Alright, I will take that. That's a usable mon right there. Yanmeleon. So it's Charmeleon and a Yanma, it looks like. Not a Yanmega yet. Let's try and Grass Whistle. Just keep trying to Grass Whistle. Get it put to sleep. And then we can just use a regular Pokeball. Probably, I need to remember that I have Quick Balls at my disposal. This is looking like it's going to be a catch rate of Charmeleon, which is not very good. Surely it'll catch soon, though. Double freaking you. All right. So, again, I talk a lot about my stream, but every single time I catch a fire type, the first fire type is always atomic. I have, like, lore within the... Or we have lore within the community that we always name them that, you know? So, if you watch these videos and you don't, like, follow my streams or whatever, this can be a thing of hopping on the stream and getting within that lore, you know what I mean? Everybody's super chill on there. Everybody's just vibing on there. And it's super good time. So absolutely, if you ever watching this and you don't watch any of my streams, if this just so happens to hit your feed or something, or you like stumble upon it, stop on by. I would be glad to have new people. As well as join the Discord. I'll post when I'm posting these every single time that I post them, as well as like anytime I'm posting a YouTube short or posting anything really. I post it all on there. So absolutely feel free to join anything of mine. I always say that my community is the community for all, like, that kind of sounds bad. My community is a spot where everybody is within the community, and it's not just my community, if that makes sense. Like, everybody makes the community what it is. And I never want it to be just a me thing, or just a me at the top thing. One of my favorite things is and I say this to a lot of the people that are in the community, is everybody supports each other. So if somebody posts a stream link, or somebody wants to go and post a TikTok or a YouTube video or whatever, they posted it in the Discord, or they talk about it in stream, and it's a place where everybody like groups together and is excited about it, and they go and experience it with each other and like help each other grow, you know what I mean? So it's just a really awesome place. I love the people that I've attracted with my content. All right, so let's go to Ken here. It might know flamethrower or something, so this could be dangerous. Smog, that's perfectly fine. Let's Mega Drain. Again, we don't have Parental Bond anymore, which is really upsetting, but it's how it had to go, you know? Also, that's an adorable little sprite, I will not lie. That is definitely an adorable sprite. Ground, same thing, just keep Mega Draining. Togalum has Sturdy. Sadly, I can't make it so all the rest of the Pokemon have random abilities. I just have to make it so mine are random, which is really annoying. I wish there was a mod that I tried downloading for this to make it so they were all randomized as well, but it did not work. It crashed my game, so be careful with that. If you're looking for Infinite Fusion mods and stuff like that, definitely if your game crashes, it most likely is a result of the mod that you downloaded. At least for my experience. But let's continue on. We're kind of at a point where we're just killing everything. Honestly, like there's not much really fight back. But is anybody a New England Patriots fan? Because I am, and as I'm recording this, this is the day of their win against the Texans. Pretty sloppy game if anybody watched it. Let me know in the comments how you felt about that and how you feel about the Celtics. The Patriots going into the AFC Championship and the freaking Super Bowl, because I think they're just going to go right to the Super Bowl, you know? I think the Broncos are not going to be able to really fight back. Unfortunate with Bo Nix, but that's the sad part about sports. Coming from, I'm not a huge, like, football... I'm not intelligent when it comes to football or knowledgeable. Ooh. My skull. Yes. But I come from an MMA, UFC background through sports. Like, that's what I love to watch, and I love to pay attention to that type of stuff. And injuries are like one of those major things in those that it kind of at times can ruin the sport. Just because you can be so happy and there can be so much hype around a certain... We also got another assault vest. There can be such hype around a certain fight or a fight card or whatever, and it can get absolutely dismantled by injuries or whatever. For example, there's one upcoming, and it's Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes, who is... Amanda Nunes is the woman's fighting GOAT. She's like the best of all time, most dominant, like, beats everybody. And Kayla Harrison is kind of like the next best thing. She's newer in the UFC. She fought in the PFL, which is separate organization, but she's basically just as good as Amanda Nunes, but has to cut a lot of weight. She's a lot bigger. And she injured her neck. She herniated a disc in her neck. So now that fight's called off, and it's a super important legacy fight for the both of them. And it's not going to happen for a while. So it's just sad to see people that are at the top of their game get injured and it affect their like livelihood and stuff like that. But they'll always bounce back. Like, that's one of the most impressive things about a lot of those sports athletes is the mental resiliency to be able to get injured like that and just bounce right back. Like, you think about that. You train every single day. You focus everything on a goal. And then, like, for Bo Nix, for example, if anybody is not familiar, Bo Nix broke his ankle in the second to last play that he was on the field in the playoffs, just before going to the divisional championship. And he's not going to be able to play for the rest of the season. He was the number 1 seed for his division, played great, and breaks his ankle, and now he's not going to be able to play in one of the more important games of his career, really. Like, and he won't get the chance to go to the Super Bowl, and there's so much, like, trickle down, and it's because he got injured, and that's the really, like, sad part about it, you know what I mean? Is just, it can be taken away. But I guess that is literally with anything. Like, think about that. Anything could be taken away from you at any time. Nothing is guaranteed, so it's kind of a microcosm of that in a way. Yeah, let me know some of your sports hot takes. Or if you like UFC, let me know some of your UFC hot takes in the comments. I'm always curious to see how people, like, what opinions people have on that. Or if you hate the Patriots, or if you feel that they stink, put that as well. So, honestly, right now we're literally just wiping through everything. We're basically sightseeing on cool fusions. We're basically just saying, what's the cool fusions down here that these guys have? Let's see them all. And just keep wiping through everything. You know, we've kind of got a pretty good team so far right now. Wait. No, Toxic Ball is not the same. Oh, whoa. That's a pretty cool ball. So they added new balls in here. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. What is over here? Boom. Also, what is your guys' favorite? I know a lot of people that will probably comment on this. Already, ooh, we might be able to buy something here. Flame Orb, that's good. We'll buy that. An XP share, we could have used that a little bit ago. Yeah, what are some people's favorite Pokemon? If you're new here, if I don't already know, or if I do know and you just want to help my algorithm and comment, absolutely do that. Yeah, what is everybody's favorite Pokemon? Like I said before, mine is Urshifu. Earlier gens, I'm a huge fan of Infernape. I really like monkeys, as you can see. And as you'll probably see on my Twitch, I love monkeys. I think they're great. I think they're like really cool. They're scary. I like gorillas more, but so I like Slacking. I like a lot of the monkey Pokemon. But one of the new, that's a pretty cool one. One of the new Pokemon that I've came around to is Ursaluna. I actually very much enjoy Ursaluna's design. I like the split. I personally, you guys will notice a theme. I like Rotom. I like a lot of split Pokemon. I like Pokemon that they're the same Pokemon, but have different typings or different designs or just different things to them. Okay, that is scary. It's a freaking Articuno, or not it's a Suicune and a Octillery, and I should have known that could have done that. But yeah, I really like Ursaluna. I like. Hold on. Before I start this, I like Blood Moon Ursula. I like Ursaluna. I like the Pokemon who have two different things and there's adaptability to them, and it's not like the same Pokemon all the time. I get bored of those. So like Urshifu has the Water type Urshifu and the Single Strike Dark type Urshifu, and I don't know. I like switching things up. So it's cool having Pokemon that are the same that you can use in different ways, if that makes sense. Let me shut up and let you guys listen to this dialogue or read it. I'll try to. I'm usually a person who just skips through these things, so I'll try my best to let them play, if that makes sense. Looks like we're all set. I'll finish up the final preparations and we'll be ready to launch the test. And then I come in to foil all of their plans. What? Who let this child in here? No, we cannot afford any distractions right now. Someone take care of this kid right away. Right, boss. Hey, you, Moonstone guy. Come over here. Please, I was just looking for fossils. I don't want any part of this. You heard the boss. Get rid of the kid, or else. Ugh, what did I get myself into? I'm so sorry, kid. You're forcing my hands. Doesn't matter. I'll make it quick. He's got one Pokemon. Okay, he's got an Ultra Necrozma Slowbro. Okay, we're fine. Whoo! That was insta-kill him. Nice. That's spooky. Holy lord. Why don't you give me that, dude? Oh yeah, this is where the thing... They're trying to triple fuse Pokemon. Or something like that. Was foolproof, a simple formality. Sorry, I skipped through it. The machine must have overheated. I can fix this if you let me. Ugh! Enough. We'll work this out at headquarters. Do we have enough moonstones for the second attempt? Yes, sir. We've collected every single moonstone that was in the cave. It should be more than what we need. Very well done. I will let you continue work on this triple fusion machine of yours. You better not let me down a second time. Yep. So they blew up their triple freaking... Rare fossils. Let's go get them, buddy. Let's go get those fossils. I deserve a repayment for you trying to frickin' kill me with an Ultra Necrozma, brother. What do we think? Comment right or left. I'm gonna say the right. Okay, doesn't matter. Never mind. Just what I wanted, a power bracer. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, this is a new route. So... New route, new Pokemon, new horizons, new vibes. I also might re-randomize the items every single time I get into a new town. So that we aren't just getting the same exact ones every single time. Because it seems like we're doing that. And it's kind of annoying. I would like to have different things. And then again, if we got like a Master Ball randomized, we would have to randomize it the next one. So it would be a give and a take. It wouldn't be... I always try to do that. I try to give or have a give and a take where it's not just completely brained and busted. Trefairy, okay. Alright. Trevenant and Clefairy. So it'll be a Clefable Trevenant. Not all that bad, honestly. It's good having a fairy type on the team. Good grass type, I guess. It'll be tanky, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's see if we can catch him. We're using regular Pokeballs on everything, so... Might not be the easiest. I should just be quick-balling everything. But got a brain the size of a peanut, so... Also, Grass Whistle is great. Alright! Alright, Trefairy, I guess you wanted to be on the team, huh? I like you. I like you. Alright. Store to PC, and we will name this guy... We're gonna name him Ghost. Because... Ghost likes Trevenant. Again, Ghost is another regular in the chat. And I'm sure he would be absolutely happy to have a Trevenant, even if it's with a Clefairy. I mean, it's with a Clefairy, so it's not like... It's not the best. And if we get a Moonstone, we can evolve it. You haven't fused any Pokemon. Oh, yeah. Sorry, lady. Sorry, lady. I haven't done anything. Alright, let's move these guys over to the real... actual alive box. So we have Charmeleon, Bug Fire, double weak to rock. Let's look it up. Charmeleon and Yanma. Bug Fire. 4x weak to rock, 2x weak to flying water, neutral to dark, dragon, blah blah blah. Bug Fairy fighting ice and steel, and then grass. And then Mega Charizard, bug flying. Or we're gonna have fire. Wait. Yeah, we'll have bug flying, which is decent, which pretty good special attack, pretty decent speed. But we're 2x weak to a lot of things. Yeah, so he's not really best. Clefairy and Revenant. Grass Fairy. We could add Fairy Ghost, which would have been really good. Or halved damage. We take half damage from Dark, Electric Fighting, Grass, Ground, Water. As well, we take 2x Fire Flying, Ice, Steel, and 4x to Poison. And then Clefable. Yeah. So honestly, right now we have the best options on our team at the moment. That's the unfortunate thing, is when they fuse, sometimes they can get pretty bad typings. So, or not bad typings, they get bad stats. They take the worst stats from the other ones. And it can be pretty detrimental. Alright, so shop items not resetting. That's as per usual. He's a little friendly to you, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, Dwayne's pretty chill. He's kind of like that. Oh, that's the hideout. I do remember sleeping somewhere here, and I wonder if I can replicate it. Let's sleep for 12 hours. Reap Sleep Mask. No, I guess I can't. There's like an encounter where you get Jirachi. It's very weird. I remember getting it for the first time and I was lost. Alright, so I think we get a couple encounters here. Let's, there have been 5 reports. We are currently investigating the situation. Alright. Let's go up. Oh. Alright, here we go. We get a freaking rival battle here. He's got 4 Pokemon. Pipmoth. So, Piplup and Venomoth. Let's go to Taylor. Honestly, I'm excited to get Noivern. And yeah, that's actually decent. We can remember that and use Taylor as a potential water type, like, wall, to be honest. Granted, it's defensive type when we're getting, like, you look at this, if I can just tank types, maybe if I don't get as much of a worth out of it, it doesn't really matter that much, because I can stay in, and then I could, like, Leech Seed here, and just perma-heal. And when I'm Noivern, I'm going to be super fast, hopefully, and I think it'll just be a good little strategy. Look at that. Look at frickin' that. And I could growth while I'm out here. While I'm tanky. Get special attacked up. Taylor definitely could be Squirtlurk. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Is that Xatu Jolteon? Or Espeon. It could be any of the Eons. Espeon, Vaporeon. I'm going to say it's Jolteon. No, it's Espeon. So it's just straight Psychic type. Just Dragon Rage it. It's actually a pretty cool sprite, to be honest. Alright, there's Azul done. I'm off to Vermilion City. Okay, so if I remember correctly, above us is also we are going to go up the stairs and we're going to re-randomize some of the items. We're going to re-randomize shop items and we're going to re-randomize ground items. So, advanced options randomizer. We are going to reshuffle items. Items were reshuffled. Let's go back and see if the shop items are randomized. We're going to do it once per town. So, Relic Silver, Blue Apricorn, Pokeball, Max Repel, Blue Scarf, Gracious Orb, Antidote. We'll buy a bunch of antidotes. That's good to have. And a bunch of Max Ethers. Gracious Orb is pretty decent. Alright. So, let's continue on. We're gonna go up, because if we go up, we'll have to fight a bunch of trainers, but we'll be able to get a couple encounters, I think. I think we can get the encounter from... I think we'll get the encounter from here, and then we'll also get an encounter from the lighthouse, I think. That's a sick skin, Loki. I know it's a goofy mon, but that Magmortar Sylveon, that's pretty cool. In my stream playthrough, I had a Sylveon Hitmonchan, and he had Wonder Guard. He randomized ability into Wonder Guard, and it was pretty crazy. And then I got it killed instantly, which is pretty sad. But it lasted a little bit, you know? Lasted a couple fights. Dash, that's pretty cool. It really is insane how creative people are. Like, these are just passion projects. Blows my mind. I guess just honestly, like, a lot of stuff blows my mind. Just the pure, like, appreciation of people that just do it out of their craft, you know what I mean? Like, they just love the game so much that they're so good at what they do that they can do these types of things. And not expect, like, or not have to make it monetary, if that makes sense. Like, they're just straight existing and just making it work, you know what I mean? It's quite insane. Also, that is a crazy... I just realized what it is, and that is a crazy freaking sprite. Bum, 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 bum. Like, you think all these people aren't... theoretically, I don't think they're getting paid for this. They're just doing this because they love it. And it's really sick. And, like, I come from playing a lot of, like, a lot of DayZ, a lot of Tarkov, a lot of... PUBG was one of my original games that I played. And those are all, except for Tarkov, those are all basically mods of a game. And just people being like, you know what? I like this game. I'm gonna freaking try it out and try to make it and send it. And then they became massive. Like, DayZ's massive. Freaking PUBG was massive. Like, all these ROM hacks. It's so insane to me that these people are just, like, donations are their way of of monetizing it or making it like so they can do it. Just really interesting, really cool. It kind of is the same way of me streaming. Like, I say it when people donate to me, and they laugh at me, and they, like, not laugh at me, but they're like, bro, you don't have to, like, you don't have to keep thanking us. We do it because we appreciate you, and we want you to keep doing it, like, keep entertaining us. And it just blows my mind that people appreciate me so much that they're willing to spend their hard-earned money on me. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as, like, people appreciating these games so much that they want to spend their hard-earned time, potentially with nothing in return, quote-unquote, and they still do it, you know what I mean? I'm just yapping like I always do. I'm a professional yapper. That's why, like, YouTube and streaming feels natural to me, because I just naturally am a yapper at heart. I just speak. I talk about it. It's funny. I used to sit in my room when I was a kid and literally fake like I was making YouTube videos. I would play Call of Duty. I would play zombies, and I would do like tutorials. Not recording or anything. I would literally just be doing this, but not posting it or not doing anything. And I think about, like, if I started back then, would I have been further along? But then again, at the same time, maybe it wasn't the time to do that. And I've streamed multiple times previous to any of the time that I'm streaming now. And I get that feeling of, like, yeah, it just wasn't that time. Encounter! Alright. Great typing. I just saw it's typing. Absolutely insane typing. So it's a Whimsicott Mawile. Absolutely nuts typing. Steel Fairy. Good supportive mon, probably. I think it might be pretty tanky, maybe? I don't know. We'll have to see. But we'll absolutely take this. Alright, there we go. I keep forgetting about quick balls. Alright. Alright. Ooh, that one's cute over there. We might put that one on. Whimsicott Mawile. We're gonna name this guy Borger, the Whimsicott Mawile. Easy peasy. And we're also gonna get our static right here. No. What was I saying before? Oh, just about streaming. Like, I wonder if all of that wasn't at the right time, and if you force those things, then you may not get what you want out of them. And if... Oh! Okay, that doesn't randomize. So... See, like, this is where... Technically, I should randomize this guy. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to... Maybe we can give ourselves, like, a random egg. Can we do that? Debug. Player. Pokemon. Access Pokemon storage. Clear. Quick hatch. Add Pokemon. Let me... Actually, I think if I put that... Alright. It might bug out and it might not give me the Pokemon. I think it would be this is the last number. Charlosian. Typhlosion Charizard. What do you guys feel about duplicates? Because we already have a Charmeleon. I mean, it technically isn't a duplicate Pokemon. Because it's different. It's a different Mon. I think we're fine with it. I think we just leave it the way that it is. Because we're probably going to get duplicates at some point, so... let's set any ability. I don't know, that's a difficult one. Do we make it another Mon? And if we ever have a duplicate, we just get rid of the duplicate? Sand Rush. Not really. We do have Sandstorm. Also, let's... I don't know, this is a tough one. Because Charizard could literally get anything. I think we just leave him. I think we're just gonna do that. Because I think it's fair. To just get more Pokemon. Like, it technically is a different Pokemon. Even though it's a duplicate, it's not a duplicate. Because it's not the same Pokemon. You know what I mean? So, I think we just leave it. Tinted Lens. Okay. So, we have Steel Fairy, which is one of the best types in the game. Fairy Wind, Fake Tears. I think we automatically put this on the team. But for who is the thing? I mean, right now we have Fighting Rock, Rock Ground, Flying Grass, Dragon Grass, Flying Ghost. Realistically, we should probably take Pidgeotto. Nah, I think right now we just take this one off. Because this is like our Catchmon, so we don't really need him. Actually, I think we leave him on for now. And then we go catch our next Mon, because I believe we have another Mon to catch. Because I think we go up from here. We go up. Then we go over to the right. There's like a lighthouse place. And I go from there, I think. There's also rocks to be smashed here. Ooh, Stardust, that's good. Smackdown, that's decent. Good rock type move. Oh, look at that. What the hell? There's a fossil already. All right, we can go back and get a fossil encounter. That's absolutely massive. I'm excited for that. And we can just go back to it's the main city, I think. It's the starter city, so we can just go back to that one. Main Kip. That could have been literally anything. That could have been a Mankey, a Mudkip, or a Mankey, a Mantine, I don't think there's any other man Pokemon like that. Chinlu. Giga Drain won't do stab or super effective because it's offline, but doesn't matter. Yeah, see, like, these guys only give you $200. That's one thing I've noticed in the, in playing a lot of these Nuzlocks is the people that grind, no matter what, are absolute, like, y'all are some freaking... some hardcore people. Because I could absolutely not put myself through that pain to do that. I do my fair share of like brainless grinding in games. I used to play Destiny. I used to literally stay up every single freaking school day trying to get a Fatebringer. Anybody knows, like a God roll Fatebringer. He's cool. He's cool as shit. Yeah, I used to do my fair share of grinding. Vex Mythoclast, all that stuff. But just killing the same Pokemon over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to get your levels and your EVs and stuff up, that just would melt my brain. And then to potentially get it all completely, like, lost because you get headshot by a freaking random Pokemon? Hell no. Hell no. I am not trying to deal with that at all. That can absolutely miss me. Also, I actually kind of like that skin. WeWare, he's actually kind of cool looking. Am I tripping? Attack missed. Nice. There we go. Alright. Hounursa. I didn't know you could get... Oh, we're poisoned. I forgot. Let's, antidote. We've got plenty of antidotes. Is this a new route? I think this might be a new route. If it is, we have a Hound Ursa that we have to catch. Psychic Fairy, let's just go into Salem. You can Shadow Sneak it. Oh, okay. Got the infinite vision out. Rock Smash. Hacks Dude. Geodude and a... He's cool. What? Geodude and a Haxorus. That's... Low-key, that's a... That one hits. Million, Melodic, and a Jolteon. Or a Eon, not Jolteon. Umbreon. Oh, it's got a floating... It's a mill tank. It's got floating milk. Okay, thank you. Holy, it was gonna bite me and kill me instantly, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, this is the Cerulean Cape, so we do get an encounter there. So we have to catch the Hound. Dang it, I wanted one of those guys. Oh yeah, I remember this. Experiment starting in 3, 2, 1. Oh! Humph, that's not good. That's not good at all. What? You didn't see that, did you? Okay, I'll admit it. I was conducting research on Pokemon fusion, but I might have screwed up. I wanted to see what would happen if you combined the DNA of a Pokemon with a human. But now these claws are much too big and I can't operate the cell separating system to turn myself back into a human. Hey! What's with the skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. I really need your help. So how about it? Help me out here, please. Yeah, I'll help you out. When I'm in a teleporter, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Alright, buddy, I will. Don't worry, I got you, buddy. If you pay me. I owe you one. So you should come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. Maybe this'll do. SS ticket. W. Oh, we forgot to get the fishing rod as well. There's a fishing rod somewhere in the other town. Alright. So, I think we can get an encounter here? Or something? I don't know where we got that encounter from. But it was a reminder, it was a Houndursa? Teddy Ursa Houndoom? Or Houndor? A Bish. Whoops. That Bruxish and Abra. Yeah, that's it. That name fits. That's a suitable name right there. Alright. Come on. Yep, perfect. Actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cute one. Let's Grass Whistle. Puts him to sleep instantly. I should have quick balled. Oh, he insta goes back. Okay. Okay. Well, looks like I didn't want him anyways. Ice Poison. Okay. Licky Terra Ground Normal? Water gun. Bro got his fucking tongue out. Oh. I did not mean to do that. I apologize, guys. I apologize. Just rock smash him, and then we can stay in again. Water gun probably does more damage. Come on. Nice. Oh, okay. Guess I'm fighting literally every guy. Miss Magius. Dude just has a Miss Magius. Alright. Well, the more power to you. You know? Alright. Oh, okay. I guess I literally am fighting every single person. Because I'm an idiot. Psychic. Steel. We can go to Dwayne. That's really cool. Is that Jinx? Klefki Jinx? That's one of the cooler ones that I've seen, honestly. Reminds me of like a Hollow Knight enemy. Even though I haven't really played Hollow Knight that much. Wait. Yeah, so that's confusing. Alright, maybe we can look for the fishing guy. I think there's a fishing rod guy somewhere around here. Maybe in this house. It's in one of these houses. I'm guaranteeing it. Maybe this guy's house? Nope. Maybe over to the left, this guy's house. My Yanma for a Paris. And if only I caught that Paris before. Bum. Ba-da-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Giga Impact, okay. We'll take a Giga Impact. Okay, that's the bike shop guy. Alright, I think we are... Can we go to the right here? We can go to the right. Okay, we can get another encounter here. Never mind, we can't. So... yeah, I think we are on to the next gym. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Bum, 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 bum. Let me make sure So we have one fresh, whatever it's called. Give. No status move. Ups their special defense. Flame orb. Oh, we have the fossil. We have a fossil. We have a fossil. Let's go back to the other town. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go back, get this fossil. I'm excited. Oh, there's an entrance right here. Habenberry. I think a Habenberry is actually decent. Appears breakable. Oh, yes, it... Fire Blast is good. We're getting a lot of good TMs here. Will not lie. If I was streaming this, I would just use the debug menu to TP me away. Or not. Okay. I would absolutely just be TPing myself around the map, because you can do that. But I'm a changed man in this run. I'm playing it hardcore. I'm playing it by the hardcore rule set. No cheating. No fake run. Nobody can call my run a fake run because it's absolutely for the rules are the rules in this one, you know? Alright, let's... We have to go down. So, what is everybody's favorite, what's everybody's favorite Pokemon game of all time? Could be a romhack, could be a specific game title, like, or game. Yeah. I think my favorite from nostalgia is Pokemon Platinum. I would say my favorite experience of a game that, like, really tied me in from more recent, because I did replay Platinum. I did really like Platinum, but there was a lot of, like, I got lost a lot in Platinum. But I really enjoyed Pokemon Unbound. That is one of the ROM hacks that I absolutely highly recommend. I don't know, just that game is... We're not just amusing, we have a machine that can revive fossil, but unfortunately the machine isn't operational at the moment. We're trying our best to get the Pokemon. Okay. So I can't get my fossil yet. I think I have to get cut, and then I can cut behind there. Yeah. But yeah, Pokemon Unbound, absolute banger game. I think that was one of my most enjoyable Nuzlocks yet. It was hard, but the story was great. Like, I was actually invested in the story. I was invested in the Pokemon. I liked the graphics of it. I don't know, just everything about that game was just really, really good. There was a few things I would tweak, but that's just me being nitpicky and, like, I like, I don't know, some of the randomization. I don't know, some of the randomization in it wasn't... And it's kind of the same with this game, where when it randomizes, it randomizes, like, specifically, where it doesn't have, like, genuine randomization. It like, randomizes a specific item into a specific item, and doesn't have, like, it's not like a area one, if that makes sense, where, like, some of the Pokemon are area, but... Like, I keep getting Everstones, or I keep getting whatever. Or if you had a Master Ball in your save and it randomized, you'd only get Master Balls. And I'm not a huge fan of that. I like the pure randomness of it. But that's really the only thing that I wasn't a huge fan of. And I know it's a hot take, because a lot of people frown on this game, but I really thoroughly enjoyed Ultra Sun. I think I might end up doing a Soul Link again with that game. But I don't know. That game just, it ticked a lot of boxes for me. I hadn't really played any of the newer gens. It just, I don't know, it just did it for me. It was long enough, but not super long. It was interactive. It, like, there was a lot of on-the-way tasks, not tasks that divert you. That was the one thing I played through Pokemon White, or White 2, and that was one of my least favorite things about that game. I was not a huge fan of that game, and I don't know, there was a lot of, like, go do this. Oh, wait, now go do this. Oh, wait, now you have to go do this. Oh, now you have to go over here and do this. Oh, but because you did that, now you have to go over here. And I don't know, I just wasn't... I kind of got, like, checked out sometimes because of it. It just didn't tickle my fancy, let's say. And I was playing random evos, and I'm not a huge fan now of random evos, and it was like there was a lot of bugs and crashes. Also, I don't know if any of you guys share the opinion that I personally like MGBA games rather than I like using the MGBA emulator rather than using Melon DS or any of the DS ones. This Moomy or whatever the hell it's called, or RetroArch. They're very, like, buggy. They lag, their audio lags. They crash more often. So I've been mainly sticking to, or trying to stick to, MGBA games, because I don't know, those vibe. And, like, now I'm playing a lot of the Emerald ROM hacks, which I've never, ever, ever in my life played Emerald, which I know surprised a lot of people in my chat. But I've never played any of the games before Platinum, and I'm actually really enjoying. Granted, it's Pokemon Quetzal, so it has a lot of the later gens, but I don't know. I forgot to swap. Whoops. I forgot to swap my Whimsicott in, but, you know. All right. We are on gym number 2 now. Misty. Gym number 2. Will we beat her? There is the choosing of, like, specific Pokemon, so I think we're gonna go with, him. Maybe we go Gyarados, because we have Earthquake, Razor Leaf, and Bite. And then that's the only 2 that we can get. Dwayne would be good, but he doesn't really have much else. We have a good tank, good pivot mon. 2v2, here we go, Misty. Will we complete the second gym? Shell Toad. Grass Water. I believe that with Grass Water, like flying, Bug. Let's Gust, see if that does anything, and then we can U-turn maybe. Okay, yeah, we can U-turn, get a free swap. Okay, or we're maybe this one-shots. Oh. Let's go into Sunny. Maybe we can withdraw. Oh yeah, we can. Come on. Let's bite. Nice. Swinub and Tyrogue, I believe. So, Ice. Let's just stay in, right? Swirl. Okay. Swirl Puff and yeah, Just Earthquake. Probably does more damage, right? Oh, yeah. One-shots him. There is Gym Leader Misty down. Gym number 2. We're cooking. We're cooking. We're absolutely cooking. The Cascade badge is ours. Thank you very much, Misty. Now give me my TM that's going to be Flamethrower. Or... Quiver Dance. That's insane. Quiver Dance is actually insane. We will absolutely take a Quiver Dance on. Or Quiver Dance TM. So now we should be able to use Cut. Maybe? Maybe? Oh, maybe? Oh. Let's go heal. We can level our people up. Yeah, I'm assuming we probably can use Cut, right? Oh, this is opened up now. Is this another route? Route 5. This is another route. Let me look up when we get Cut. Infinite Fusion Cut. Oh, the SSN. That's correct. That's right. I remember that now. Alright, so we get another encounter here. So this is Cerulean City, and then we Route 5. Alright. Let's level everybody. Sorry. Honestly, we should be able... Ooh, Leaf Blade. Is he a physical attacker? Pidgeotto and Sceptile. Flying Grass. He's like a split attacker. I think we just do that. Probably not the best. Won't have any effect. Alright. Air Cutter. Bullet Seed. Twister. Honestly, we got really lucky with our water ground. Self-destruct. Yeah, I would love to use self-destruct, Dwayne. Yeah. Man, I think our low-key right now, our worst, which is really sad. Our worst Mon right now is freaking Dwayne. Just specifically because of the typing. I think maybe we just want to replace him with Whimsicott. Low key. But we will put our Ketchmon back in front. Let's go back to the mart. We'll probably be able to buy more things, I assume. Nope. Maybe here. Nope. Alright. Let's go down here, and we get a new encounter. And an Ultra Ball. There's Ultra Balls all around. Come on! What are we gonna get? Something good. Something good. Something good. Okay, so a Litwick Ekans. Not really great. I forgot the Quick Ball again. Okay, here. Nose. I don't think I used that yet. If I could get like a better poison type, I think that would be smarter. Let's go Sail. Just keep throwing balls. Alright. So this is the one issue is that Salem is already a Pokemon and we already caught a Litwick. So I think I'm gonna name this thing Slither. Because it's Salem and Slither like a snake. Alright, what else? That hurts. That's a very painful instance right there, you know? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, that's definitely a Hydreigon Jigglypuff or Wigglytuff, probably Jigglypuff. Okay, here's another encounter we get. 3 Everstones. 4 armor fossils. Okay. Thanks for that. I guess I'd really needed armor fossils, I think. What else? I mean, it's a Jirachi. It's a legendary, you know, not a legendary, but like a mythical. But it's with a Persian, and it's okay. Grass whistle. Maybe we probably can drain it, right? Yeah. Come on, Jirachi. Come on, stay sleeping. Well, I have Ultra Balls. I'm gonna throw an Ultra Ball in. Oh, I caught it! A Jirachi Persian. We're gonna name this guy Empy. Because Empy likes Jirachi. Empy. W freaking MP, W Jirachi. What else could it have been? Jirachi. I need to pay attention. 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 I'm a stupid idiot. I'm a stupid idiot. Let's put Taylor away. There's a double battle here. Togepi, Shuppet, and a Togekiss. Okay, or Togepi. Alright. Why is the sound gone? There's no music. Scarito. Dark Steel. Fighting. Let's U-turn. Into Romance. That's a pretty sick Sharpedo, I won't lie. That Sharpedo does look pretty freaking cool. That should kill. Nice. What's next? Oh, okay, I didn't pay attention. It looked like Nancy! Wait, never. I thought it was cool. It's a Slack Off and a Laron. That's going to be a Slacking Aeron or Agron. Holy lord. That did kind of look like Nancy, though. Am I right? He's cool. He's pretty sick. Rock. Bro, that one is cursed. All right, new city. We can let's save. We can randomize. Let's Let's try and get items quickly before we, or check the shop and stuff before we randomize. Snowmail, Tomato, or Tiamatamato. Hardstone. Heart scale. Heart scale. This is an encounter. This is our static for this place. No cap. On a stack. Kingdra Driftblimp. That's pretty freaking sick. We're gonna name this guy Air Fryer. Another inside joke, guys. Wow, that's an insane mon right there. Ghost Dragon? That's gotta be a pretty decent typing, too. Has there ever been a Ghost Dragon? I don't think there has. Unless it's like Flapple or something like that. Something of that sort. Ground Gem Pickaxe. Alright. Let's... Oh, we can get our fishing. Sunstone. Nice. I had to sneeze. Sorry. Bike voucher. W. Alright. Alright. Get out of my way. There we go. Is this... Do you have a Spearow? No, I don't. And even if I did, I don't think I would trade you for it, buddy. I'm sorry. Hello there, trainer. Do you want me to teach your Pokemon rollout? Absolutely not. I think we talked to these guys and they give me a fishing rod. Oh, I think over here maybe? Yeah, right here. Give me that fishing rod. So, does that count for our fishing? I don't know. Alright, also let's randomize items. Randomize, reshuffle items. Whoops. And we are going to... We're going to go back, get the... No, we can't get the fossil encounter. We're going to leave it off at the SSN. We're going to get our encounters around here, and then we're going to leave it off at the SSN. Air balloon, heavy ball, burn, super potion. There we go. We got heals. Alright. Let's get a bunch of heals. Level ball. Level balls could be good. Let's sell a bunch of those. Okay, let's get some level balls. Grassy seed. Heat plate, mine plate. Whoops. Alright. Let's save up And let's go to the right here. We can get our encounter in here. What is it gonna be? Something good, please, baby. Dupes. But not really. See, this is where it comes in. Do we dupes this? I think we do. I don't think really anybody wants to see the same Pokemon dupes. I think we want different things. And that Porygon was a randomized one that like was spawned in. Amphaluff. Actually, low key could be insane. Honestly. And he catches instantly. We're gonna name him Amphaluff. Alright, what about in this cave? I don't know what cave this is. Alright, well. Can't get that guy. I don't really know what cave this is. It doesn't seem like it's a new encounter as much. Alright, let's fish here. And we can go back and fish in the other town too. A sharp tool that can be used to break rocks without the use of HM. That's pretty good. How do I... Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can catch something. Come on! Give us a little fishy fishy. Here, little fishy fishy. Here, little fishy fishy. Come on, little fishy fishy. There we go. There we go, what it's gonna be. That thing is cursed. I don't know if I ever want to see that thing ever again in my life. Soluak? Soluak. You know? Okay. And he's gonna not stay in the ball. Like a little rat. Alright. Let's name him... Let's name him... Gum. He looks like a pile of gum that somebody stepped on. That... Alright, let's go back and let's go fish at the other town. And then we will end the episode off there. Down, 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 down. Before we end, what is everybody's favorite Pokemon's song? It could be generational. I like Gen 4 music. Gen 4 music is like the one that if I was going to actually put it on for a playlist or something, I would listen to Gen 4 music. Golrona! Volcarona Golduck. What? I'm not using a super potion. Actually pretty decent. Level 5. Should insta-catch with a level ball. Or he's not. Should insta-catch with a level ball, right? Should... Are we trolling me right now? Put his ass to sleep. Now it should insta-catch my little ball, right? Okay, yeah. We're gonna name this guy Bug Boy. Bug Boy. Alright, let's just get out of the way for me, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we are going to check out our team. So we have, let's do a little bit of look-seeing. Also, let's randomize everybody's abilities. Debug, set primary ability. Just keep doing our thing. Just keep doing it, and it will eventually give us freaking pure power, or huge power, or freaking speed boost. Rain dish. Not terrible. This guy. See, I like these guys because their abilities are just going to stay the same. They're not going to be randomized. So when I change them, they're just going to stay that way. They're not. I don't have to worry about paying attention or just changing them eventually. Chlorophyll. Something in the sunlight, right? Debug, set primary ability. Any ability. Am I on the ability? Yeah. Let's just keep randomizing them up. Randomizing them up. Come on, baby. Give us some goo. Give us some goo. Swift swim. Okay. Or give us the same ability that everybody else has had. Times 55. I promise I'm not... You know, if we get a rain team, if we could get a guy who could summon the rain, our team could be the best rain team ever. You know, I could see the 7 C's. Heavy metal. So we have Jirachi Persian with heavy metal. Doubles the Pokemon's weight. Confusion Rest. Let's look at some of these guys on the Infinite decks. So we have Driftblim, Kingdra, Ghost Dragon, 125 HP, 90 attack, 78 defense, 91 special attack, 83 speed. Honestly, pretty freaking good. Resistant to fighting and normal. Halved to bug, electric, fire, grass, poison, water. 2 times dark, dragon, fairy, ghost, ice. He's actually pretty good. Then we have Ampharos, Jumpluff, which is probably... We have the electric flying version of it. Immunity to ground. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. We have Golduck, Volcarona, Water, Fire. Not amazing to any standards. And then Jirachi Persian. Steel normal. Pretty middling down the board, but he has a lot of resistances. Holy crap. Immune to ghost poison and has bug, dragon, fairy, flying, grass, ice, normal, psychic, rock, steel as half damage. Dark, electric, water are neutral. 2 times to fire, ground, and 4 times to fighting. Low-key steel normal is pretty insane. And then we have Mawile and Whimsicott. Steel Fairy. Low-key It's not really even that good. Honestly, Jirachi probably would be better to have on the team if we were gonna... I'm gonna say this. For now. I think that's probably the best bet. I also think we're just gonna release this guy. I think that's what we're just gonna do. That's how we're gonna do it. That's what we're gonna do. Let's also check some of these sprites. Pokemon. Summary. Because you can change their sprites. He doesn't have any extra. Oh, this guy. Okay, no. Oh, this buddy old pal. Actually, pretty good sprites. Pretty cute little sprites. Cannot lie. Oh, this guy. Ooh. He's got red or black. What about... Whoa, what the fuck is that? Is that a water park on the back of his head? And then this one, I think we're going to change this one because I saw one that's pretty... Yeah, that one. This one's pretty cool. And we have Swift, Confusion, Rest, and Helping Hand. So right now, he can be kind of like our pivot. We don't really even need a pivot. Now that I think about it, we don't really need... I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's decent. Alright, so we can fish down here in Pewter City. So this is a fishing encounter that we can get. We're going to try to get all of our fishing encounters, and then we'll end the episode off. We'll go up here. Ram-o-o. So, Rampardos and Komo-o. Pretty decent. Again, not like... It's not insane by any means, but it could be good late game. We're gonna name this guy Headington. What original insane names, am I right, guys? I don't believe there's any fishing encounters up here. Yeah, there's no fishing encounters around here. Alright. That is going to end this episode off here. This is episode number 2. An absolute freaking pleasure. Again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment all the things, if your favorite song from Pokemon, your favorite Pokemon, what kind of Pokemon you want to be named after, or any Pokemon types or anything like that. Make sure you comment that, put it in the Discord, and if you think there's anything any changes that I need to do or that I should do, let me know, please. Constructive criticism is always good. I always enjoy it because it helps me continuously evolve and kind of like puts things into perspective, because you always can't see the right way through your own eyes. Sometimes you need other perspectives. But yeah, let me know all of that. Or if you think any of the rules I should be more lenient on, or I should be harsher on, or whatever. But yeah, that is gym number 2 done. We are going to target the SS, and I think it is next episode, and potentially the next gym. We're also going to get our fossil encounter. We're going to get some of the cut items, so stay tuned for that. Like I said, I don't know how frequently I'll be uploading these. I don't know yet. So yeah, I will see you lovely people next episode. Keep being you. Keep enjoying life. And yeah,